Where do you want to be in 20 years?
Already spend more time surfing in Hawaii, and then I want to be president.
You want to be president of the United States?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
I mean, Biden's giving Israel shitloads of money. Like, what do you mean? Trump's going to give shitloads of money. Trump's going to go to war with Iran. What are you talking about? They're both. I mean, Kamala's half a retard. And she was like one of the most hated people. Like, how she even got the nomination is beyond me. Like, be attracted to me, or I'm not rich, so I can't get women, or like all these reasons why they're not attracted.
Do those things not matter?
No, they don't matter at all. Like, at all.
So guys, as you know, Dan Bilzerian, the so-called Instagram king, had the internet fooled for years. All the girls, jets, yachts, and luxury lifestyle, turns out it was all rented, faked, or funded by someone else's money. He made himself look like a self-made millionaire, but the truth was way uglier. Right now, Dan's Instagram sits at around 30.4 million followers. Still a big number, but nothing like before. And if you've noticed, from around mid-2023, he basically stopped posting like he used to. No more party clips, no more girls, no more luxury. Why? Because the lifestyle collapsed. People stopped liking him. His image is old and worn out. Instead of the usual flexing, now he randomly posts controversial stuff, sometimes even criticizing Donald Trump. But let's be real, this kind of attention seeking doesn't bring the fame or hype he used to get. The internet moved on, Dan didn't. So how did this all start? How did Dan go from Instagram royalty to almost broke and possibly homeless soon? Let's break it down. Dan launched his company Ignite International Brands to make it look like he was a legit businessman, but in reality, the company was bleeding money. In 2019 alone, Ignite lost over $50 million, mostly on marketing, private jets, house rent, and lifestyle expenses. Shareholders started getting suspicious. Turns out, the company was basically funding Dan's Instagram life while pretending it was business expenses. In 2024, the situation exploded. A federal grand jury indicted Dan's father, Paul Bilzerian, and Ignite's top executive for fraud and wire fraud. Dan wasn't criminally charged, but court papers revealed that he was involved behind the scenes. Can you just imagine how shameless a man can be? He's out here burning other people's money like it's his own. And for what? Jets, mansions, yacht parties, girls. That's the purpose? Seriously? If he was doing all that with his own money, nobody would care. But he's out here faking success, scamming people in daylight, and then turning around to act like some life coach. Like, bro, are you serious? And you'll be shocked. This same guy goes on a podcast and acts like some motivational speaker. When Logan Paul asked him about money and fame, he literally said, "Money is nothing, fame is the hard part." Like, what? You're destroying lives, ruining people financially, stealing their trust, and now you're acting like some wise man? Nah, this isn't just hypocrisy. This is next level fraud.
Fame versus money.
It's
Which
not
one
even
is
close.
Yeah,
So
fame.
here's the thing, man. Like, money, I mean, you know this. Like, money is probably like 20 or 30 times if you use it right. And when I say use it right, I'm not talking about buying bitches Birkin bags and tricking off and being a retard. And I'm not talking about going to the club and spending 30 grand like an idiot. I'm talking about, like, setting up your life, whatever. Like, some of these rich guys, they buy a modeling agency. They're just like surrounded by girls now all the time, whatever it is. But like, using that money, maybe you go on vacation, maybe you have a couple fucking promoters bring a bunch of chicks, and now you're on a yacht with 20 hot girls. That is a good environment to get laid. So there's ways to use your money. Money is a tool if you use it. Fame is just different, man. Like, fame is a thing where you could get laid in spots where you never otherwise could have.
So Dan, what would you say about being a betrayer? Because I'm pretty sure if someone ever asked you that straight to your face, you'd probably laugh and say, "I'm not a betrayer, I'm just living life." But let's be real. You didn't build an empire, you stole a throne built with someone else's money. Dan took millions from his father, and when that wasn't enough, he used his father's connections to lure in real investors, promising them big returns. But what did he do with that money? Yachts, guns, girls, mansions, parties, fake lifestyle. Then, when the controversies started burning down everything, when the truth started catching up to him, this man didn't take accountability. He filed a lawsuit against his own father, his own blood. So if that's not betrayal, tell me what is? After being kicked out of the company, Dan fired back. In late 2024, he sued his own father, Ignite, and the executives for $50 million, claiming they used his name and face without permission. They removed him from Ignite illegally. He was just a figurehead CEO, not involved in shady stuff. It was the full-on war between family, business, and fake influence. And when people started asking questions, "Hey Dan, isn't this all your dad's money?" You know what he said? He denied everything. Straight face, like nothing ever happened.
I got a lack of attention as a kid. It's like borrowing money from friends. Like, I asked my parents for money and they cut me off, and it was...
They cut you off.
They never really loaned me any money, yeah.
Ever taken any 7-figure plus amount from family?
No. I got really no assistance.
But here's the funniest part. If you go back a decade, this same guy was out there saying, I don't even care about money. I'll give it all to my brother. I don't need it.
The trust funds, I guess you were entitled to one when you turned 30, one when you turned 35, more or less than you had already made on your own.
I gave it all back, so.
Really?
Yeah. I gave it to my brother.
Why?
I don't know, I didn't need it, didn't want it, didn't care.
Can you just imagine the level of hypocrisy? This is the same man who once said, I don't care about money. He acted like money was nothing to him, like he could give it all away, like it didn't define him. And today, he literally filed a lawsuit against his own father. The same father who funneled him money from shady business deals just so Dan could live out his little movie star fantasy. So now the question is, did money change Dan? Or was he always like this, and money just exposed it? Honestly, I don't even know anymore. And let's not ignore the most disgusting part of all this. Dan Bilzerian treats women. Even if you watched just a few clips of him talking, you'll see it clear as day. He doesn't see women as people, he sees them as props. He said it himself multiple times. Those shady, disgusting comments where he brags about using girls like toys, like they're part of his accessories, right next to the guns, the cash, and the cigars.
They're like, you know what, I need to scale this out and help more guys.
Well, I just felt like nobody was giving them the right information.
Yeah.
There was just so much bad information.
There's a lot, dude.
You have to fuck like hundreds or thousands of girls to figure this shit out.
You know, a lot of people are like, oh, if I had money, I'd be getting all this pussy. And it's like, I probably wouldn't be, dude. But understanding a hot girl's mind, because when I became famous, like I understood what it was like to be a hot chick.
You told these girls they had to go down on your friends before they got to have sex with you.
Or fuck them or this or that. Like I was thinking like, oh, I'm not tall, so women aren't going to be attracted to me. Or I'm not rich, so I can't get women. Or, you know, like all these reasons why they're not attracted
Do
to
those
women.
things not matter?
No, they don't matter at all. Like at all.
And now hold on. You want to hear the craziest part of all of this? The man who treated women like background decoration in every single post, he once seriously said he wants to be the president of the United States. Yeah, you heard that right. President of the United States. Even Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank asked him about it, and Dan didn't even flinch. He said it with his chest, like it was some normal goal.
Where do you want to be in 20 years?
The goal is to make a couple $2 billion in cannabis, give a bunch of it away, do some charity, spend more time surfing in Hawaii, and then I want to be president.
You want to be president of the United States?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Actually, now I understand why he curses Donald Trump every day and talks shit about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, because he wants to be the president of America. Then let me tell you, if somehow he actually becomes the president of America, don't be shocked if he sells the whole country. This is the same person who stole other people's money without any hesitation. If he becomes president, he'll use all the country's money for his own lifestyle. That's guaranteed. And if you think I'm just randomly saying that, then go listen to him. Listen to how he talks about other politicians.
I mean, fucking Biden's giving Israel shitloads of money. Like, what do you mean? Trump's going to give shitloads of money. Trump's going to fucking go to war with Iran. What are you talking about? They're both fucking.
You think Trump's going to go to war with Iran?
He said he's going to.
No, it's his way of saying to not go to war.
He said he's going to.
He puts the same way he said.
I mean, Kamala's half a fucking retard, and she pushes, you know, all this woke left ideology. This is nonsense. Like, I mean, she's a fucking complete moron. Not that Trump is like a super genius either, but like light years past her. I mean, she was like one of the most hated people. Like, how she even got the fucking nomination is beyond me. Like, how they didn't even give it a big mic is crazy. Like,
You ever heard of? You're so funny.
So, according to Dan Bilzerian, Kamala Harris actually doesn't deserve the Democratic nomination. And as you saw, he randomly criticizes Donald Trump, too. So, after all, it looks like a crazy person is now trying to influence American politics. But it's beyond delusional. This is a person who stole money, made fake fame, fake titles, and a fake lifestyle, betrayed his own family, and if he actually escapes from the law, then justice is definitely lost. These types of people get everything just by throwing money at others. This is their character. What do you think about all this? Let me know.